Hello, I'm Cindy Salinas, and this is my real estate journey. So, with this video, I want to piggyback from the last one and talk about that partial appraisal waiver form, but talk about it in the sense that it helps and protects the seller. So, if I'm selling my property and my realtor runs a comparable market analysis and tells me, hey, based on what has sold in your area, similar square footage, I think your house can appraise for or is worth about $100,000. And then I say, okay, cool, I trust your analysis. Let's move forward with listing the property for $100,000. And then I get 55 offers, right? And they're all over $100,000 because everybody wants my house. It's very Joanna Gaines-esque. So I'm like, okay, well, what am I going to do? Do I take the highest offer? Um, do I take the cash offer? I mean, what do I do, right? So, if I am going to take a cash offer, first of all, this is something that I have been seeing so much lately, and it kind of makes me angry about it, because I have had buyers that have lost to cash buyers. What these cash buyers are doing is they're saying that they're cash, but actually they have to sell their house first and then they'll be cash buyers. And so that's not being very honest about how you're intending to purchase this property. So if I'm a seller, and somebody comes and wants to buy my $100,000 house for $150,000 cash, I'm going to need to see proof of funds. I'm going to need to see that you have the money now to pay for my house, right? Because if you don't, then I'm going to move on to the next offer. And so let's talk about those offers, the ones that somebody comes and they're going to get a bank loan. So somebody comes and says, "Hey, I'll pay $150,000 for your $100,000 dollar house. I'm getting a loan, but I'll pay the difference." Cool. I'm going to need a partial appraisal waiver form. So on in this situation, I would probably ask that the buyer come with a partial appraisal waiver form for $100,000. So it's going to say that the buyer, as long as a property appraises for $100,000, the buyer is willing to pay the difference. And that's really important and protects the seller too, and protects things, falling through and finances not going through or whatever, because again, I'm seeing a lot of these offers being made and that appraisal waiver form isn't filled out. And somebody comes and says, I'll give you $150,000 for your house, but doesn't sign that form. So now the bank does the appraisal. It comes in at $100,000, and the buyer's like, "Wait, I don't have $50,000 to put on top of that. I thought my bank would pay for everything." So again, this form is super important to both the buyer and the seller. This is how it protects the seller, because me as a seller can say, "Hey, I told you that my house was worth $100,000. That's what I listed it for. You wanted to come in and give me $50,000 more, then let's put that in writing. Let's put it in writing that says you understand that the property will appraise for X amount." Again, I would probably say put it for $100,000 because that's what I think the house is worth. So put it for and then I need to see that you have $50,000 cash that you can give on top of what the bank will finance for. So super important. Right now, we're seeing those documents more and more, and I've run into agents that just don't really quite understand, that document. It's a little confusing to read, but so are most legal documents, right? So if you have any questions as agents, we need to ask our brokers, we need to ask our mentors. Um, you know, we need to be educated, and you as buyers, as sellers, we need to educate you. And so if you're not getting that education, find it somewhere. I'm not saying fire your realtor. I'm not, if that's who you want to do business with and they just don't know, whatever. But the information is out there. And so I'm available if you want to call me, ask me questions, email me, text me, whatever. I'm here for you. I got into this business to help the community get into sustainable home ownership situation. So I'm here for you. And then, let's get you into a home. Until next time, have a great day.